What it do, players and trainers? It's your boy, the Blazin Squid, coming to you live again. I gotta stop saying that live again thing. But welcome back, players and trainers. It's your boy, the Blazin Squid. We got a video for you guys today. We are up against Steven. If you guys remember week 1, we lost 1-0 to Steven. We've been looking forward to this match all week. All week. We know we did our FPL match. He's doing his team recap. He did just go live, and I saw his Rotom and his 2 cannon. I did not see what nature. I didn't see the EV or the low spread and whatnot. I didn't see the what items. I just saw the 2 mines. So that's what's really scary. Oh, never mind. The 2 cannon was not part of the team. I guess I don't know what I saw. But the only one we did get wrong here was the Vileplume. So no Vileplume, but he does bring the stinking Jellicent. Jellicent's so annoying. Oh my god. We do have a few checks, but not that much to it. And its acid armor is really it's really annoying. Especially if it gets a few of those up. But I'm not too worried, not too worried. So he has no defoggers, neither do we, except for his Rotom potentially, or the... I just said he had no defogger, and he has 2. He has the Sylvania, and he has the thing. We got some Necrozma music going for you guys. Ultra Necrozma from Ultra Sun and Moon. I was just on Glitch, I heard this, I was like, this is amazing, and it is worthy for Steven. It is stinking worthy, and after that, we got some Pokemon League music coming at you. What do we lead off with here? 100% here, the best lead is Garchomp. I say in my opinion. Actually, no. Yes, maybe so. There's a lot of good mons. I think I'm gonna lead off. Oh no. Mew. Mew has a recovery stab. You can do a lot of things. It has recovery. It can scald, potentially get a burn on anything. I know we have no investments since we're more just kind of more of a bulky variant on the special side than the physical side, and he has a lot of special attackers, so we're good in that sense. Well, the Silvally we have to see. I think it's Silvally normal. There it is. All right, so he's gonna start off with the Silvally. Let's see what information we can get here. Actually, we're gonna get no information. Well, actually, we can wait to see what type of Silvally it says it is. We are recording, so that's good. So turn 1, what do we want to do? We want to scout and see what type of Silvally set this is. We are a Psychic type. It's normal. So he's probably gonna explode in our face. I want to confirm it's normal. Turn 1, I don't want to lose Mew. But he could also... Does Silvally get rocks? I don't know, but let me start writing down his team. It's funny, because if Steven would have jumped onto the dock, he would have seen that my team was already typed up. Turn 1, I don't think he's going to go for... I think he might go for an explosion just to get rid of the Mew. A Choice Bandit explosion would hurt. And I would love to... I think I would love to switch into Poison Ivy here first. On turn 1. This is a huge read. If he goes for the... He can also go to Parting Shot, actually. So that's actually probably not the best play we have right now. Let's see what he does go for. He is going to go for the Parting Shot. Fudge. Okay. Alright, so we know it's not going to be... That's a terrible first turn for us. That's a terrible first turn. Okay. Do we make the read and go into... I have to gauge. Actually... Mew, how much do you take from this? Actually, I need to copy all my sets and put into... Because I think He could get rocks up, which is gonna be very annoying, but I'm okay with that. Um, I didn't even import it. Alright, so they've been imported. So now we can go into Mew. We have 40 seconds, so we're good. Pink Slime, Mew. Versus Heatran. Heatran is my only check to thing. Okay, Magma Storm is not actually doing too much. He could go for Toxic, but we have the Heal Bell. I'm okay with him putting up his rocks. Scald would have probably been the best move right there. I mean, the Magma Storm. We're gonna avoid it, which is huge. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright, so we're free to Scald and just get chip damage on this thing. We're really free to Scald. Magma Storm, though, thank God it missed. Well, we could have gauged if it was potentially Specs, because if it would have done more than 39%, by all means, it would have been Specs, and we would have been trapped, which is really annoying. But now he's streaming the Air Power, so he's most likely going to switch into the Rotom. Wow, what a first turn miss. Okay, well, the Necrozma music is gone, so we're going to have to switch over. This music is pretty good too, though, but I'd rather have this Pokemon League remix coming on right now. No. Okay, so basically the first two turns, nothing happened. We can continue writing down his team here. So the Heatran, Jellicent, which is very scary, but I want to see if this thing's Scarf potentially. I don't think it'll be Scarf. No, you can't be. Why would you Scarf a Magma Storm? You know what I mean? But he is really fearing the Air Power right now. He has to be fearing it. He has to be. We just took it off too. Like, we had Psychic, Earth Power, Roost, Heal Belt, but I said last second, like, let me switch it out. Actually, if we can see if this thing is Scarf, which I don't understand why it would be Magma Storm. Actually, it's more Stab, I guess. Magma Storm Scarf, but he's going to switch out. So I just need to know if Heracross can outspeed this. Ooh, Hungry Hippo. So Scald was a great addition for us here. The Hungry Hippo is going to get its rocks up, but I'm okay with that. Come on, Burn, where are you? No Burn. I'm okay with him getting his rocks up, as long as we can Scald and eventually probably... Where's the Sandstorm? Did he forget to put Sandstream on this? Wait, what else? Wait, what else does this thing get? What other abilities does Hippowdon get? I know Unnerve? Nah, I don't think so. What? Hold up. I'm afraid. I probably should have hold off to like... Sand Force? Wait, what? Sand Force. So I think he's supposed to be someone in his team has okay, I don't know. That music is super low actually. What about this? This is actually better. So we're just gonna go for another Scald here. Can we get a Burn this time around? No Burn. He's gonna get his rocks up. Which I'm okay with. I don't have any Focus Sash users, so I am just gonna eventually just keep going for the Scalds here. This thing gets Slack off, does it? There it is. 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 Alright, so this thing could slack off us to death, but I'd rather have a I'd rather have the toxic on this thing actually. Yeah, I'd rather have the toxic on this thing. So I'm okay switching in here to Garchomp, King Shark. See, I think we're gonna get our own rock, so we're actually gonna get toxic off. Whirlwind. Ferrothorn come in. Oh, Cerberus. No. He made that read really nicely. He made that read really nicely. I have to return here. I have to just get damage off on this thing. I can't let it keep whirlwinding me out and in and out. Damn it. I should just risk the Scald. I should have risked it. I should have risked. That was a great play by Steven. Gotta give it to him. Okay, okay. We're in a very... So now we know it has Slack Off, Stofrox, Whirlwind. It has to have Earthquake. So this thing is 100% probably... I don't know. But we do know we need Cerberus here. It gets a lot of damage off. It's one of our faster mons for like the Rotom and for the Gardevoir and stuff like that. He could switch into the Rotom here, expecting a flying move, but I don't think that's the correct play. The right play is to go into Heatran, which could potentially be Scarf, but it doesn't want to take a stomping tantrum afterwards, which I don't think a lot of players are aware that Dodrio gets that with the new move tutors. So he is going to stay in. We're going to return. That's going to do a good chunk of damage. It's going to whirlwind our last Slack Off again. Alright, seeing that we're... Oh my god, okay. This thing's annoying. King Shark, can you come in successfully and get the Toxic off now? Can you? So, this thing's already annoying and I didn't bring enough checks for it. I didn't bring enough checks. I didn't bring enough checks for this thing. Just bring me Ferrothorn. Give me Ferrothorn, I'm happy. Thank you. Okay. My goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Finally. I think I'm gonna just Leech Seed here. I could try to bulldoze, but I'm not gonna. I'm just Leech Seed. Steven's outplaying me, and I'm agitated right now. Steven's outplaying me. Looking forward to this match. Steven called it. He said my team was easy to prep for. We just needed finally some hacks. We just need to land this Leech Seed. That's all we need. Nothing's gonna appreciate the Leech Seed. He didn't bring the Vileplume, so by all means, nothing's gonna appreciate it. He could bring in the Rotom, but we could put up our rocks, and then that forces him to kind of I don't even know if I live Magma Storm. I don't think I do. But with that said, I can just easily switch into Garchomp. This turn around, next turn around, right? Just a Skull Burn would have been nice, but I guess the Magma Storm miss for no Skull Burn within the first 2 tries is equivalent to one another. Steven's really going through his moves here. He knows I can get my rocks up. He's probably thinking about who to bring in. Potentially maybe a Focus Sash user that won't get its rocks burned. Maybe a Toxic on Dodrio there would have been nice. I had to bring the Jump Kick just in case he did bring the Kyurem. I couldn't risk it. Okay, we're playing really fast. I think I'm gonna have to slow it down a notch. He's gonna withdraw. If he brings in the Heatran, I'm okay with that. RKO. Okay. We're gonna connect the Leech Seed. By all means, this thing could have flamethrower. Do I want a bulldoze or stealth rocks? I think I want a stealth rocks. I want my own rocks up. Heat wave. Oh, that's even worse than flamethrower. That's a crit? It's choice specs. It has to be choice specs. I'm specially defensive. Hold up. I'm specially defensive. By no means should it should have never done that much. I don't think so. I know it's ×4. Actually, maybe poison ivy. Hold up. It's still value normal. I didn't gauge how much damage that did actually. I would say it did about 80%. Should have done 50 to 61, and if it's 252, it has to be choice specs. It's max 77, unless he's modest actually. I'm gonna switch into Mew. I have to. If he wants a parting shot, okay with me. Anything he wants to bring in. I don't know, I did so much. I think he brought me down to Leech Seed gives me like 10%, so 18, let's say 20%, 50 leftovers, like about 44 or something like that. Like I did about 76. That's like a max roll. He is gonna switch into Crimson Tide. Alright, so we do not see any leftovers, making me think that this thing could potentially be... It could potentially be the Waterium Z. Waterium Z. So I do need to be careful with that. If he gets enough damage off, we are in a pickle. But we can also gauge if it's Scarf, actually, here. Unless he hard switches out, then we know it won't be Scarf, but as long we just can't reveal that we have the... Is it modest? I'm afraid now, because... There's a chance that... No. Garchomp is still faster than the... Or Garchomp is spread is to be faster than the RKO. The Sil Valley source, okay in that sense. But this thing could have the Waterium Z, or the Wiki Berry, or Citrus. Citrus, it's not as common anymore, the Citrus Berry, but it's always a potential. Like, you just can't count it out. Sometimes Citrus is better just because you need actually HP, because you might not get under 25% of HP for the Wiki Berry. Or whatever, what other berry does he use? I think the Wiki Berry is the only berry Rotoms usually use. So it's not Scarf, so we're gonna see that here. That's a good chunk of damage. He's gonna go for the Paras. No Para for him. Alright, so... How much does that do? I don't think Waterium Z kills me at this point, does it? Or maybe it does. I don't know. Hydro Pump Z move, 53 to 62% if I'm not invested. I am 252 with 36. I should put my own spread in here. It does 50 to 59, and if he is invested, how much does that Thunderbolt do? Should have done 24 to 29%. I'm a roost. If he is fully invested and he wants to go for a Waterium Z right now, we called it right. Alright, he's gonna go for a straight Hydro Pump. Alright, so 207 to 132. Now we can get real damage off. Alright, so we can get real information. 132. That does 37%. That is some investments into the HP now. That is some. Hit this 37 max. 59%. We are standing at more than that. If he has some investment, he would need a high roll right now. Alright, so it's more bulky than offensive. So we can just go for another side shock here. Yeah, another side shock, basically. So we got the information we needed there, which is really good. So this is more of a bulky set than offensive. And why is... Okay, Brennan, I do not need those messengers notifications popping up right now. Salt Lake City Swampers, which are doing really good. I gotta give props to my boy Brennan. Damn, this Steven... I think this match versus Steven is gonna go down to the timer because it's 20 minutes in and we have no deaths. No deaths. And my dog is calling, but I don't want him to turn here. I'm so afraid of the Waterium Z because I've seen Steven use it successfully. Like, successfully twice already this season. And we've used our Firium Z pretty well. I wouldn't say successfully, but pretty well this season as well, twice. But Steven has used his a lot better than we have. So here comes Paul. Paul is scary. Paul is a very scary mod. Okay, so what do we have for Paul? We don't got anything for Paul. If he has a Shadow Ball, okay, but I think he is going to Hyper Voice here. And I'm just going to have to Scald and get damage off. Eventually, we can just bring in Dodrio and Brave Bird anything. Nothing's going to appreciate the Brave Bird, except for potentially the Heatran. And if it's Scarf, we'll get that info. But I do want to just go for the Scald here. The Scald will do more damage because it's not resisted. I know it's not stat, but it's not resisted. We should be able to live a Shadow Ball, if I'm not mistaken. If he wants to go for a substitute, that's really nice on his part too, actually. But we're faster. Okay. That's good information. But this thing is bulky. We got the burn. Finally. Finally. Some luck. As he goes for a wish. Okay. That's no bueno. Alright, so since we're faster, we saw the wish. We might as well just get some more HP ourselves back. And we've already wasted 40 minutes of this. I think we might as well go to timer, guys. I think you guys might have to stay around for a while because we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Calm Mind. Calm Mind is scary. Cerberus can knock this thing out, but I might have to sack Poison Ivy here. Poison Ivy is my only... Alright, so Calm Mind. If it has double stab, that's not the best. Man, if only we had like Side Shock or something like that. I am going to switch into Ferrothorn. I have to sack this Mon off so I can bring in Cerberus and get a I need chunk of damage off. So Mega Gardevoir. Alright, so this it's pretty bulky. I think it's fully, actually, I don't know. No, Dodrio. It's gonna Hyper Voice, most likely here. It's gonna Wish again. Wow, okay. Alright, so Brave Bird does 87 to 103. Thanks to the burn damage. After Gyro Ball. I know this thing might have Hyper Voice or the Side Shock, which is gonna be... Actually, if he has double stab, we could potentially live this. But I don't think Steven would run double stab. I think he would run coverage plus stab. Like Pixelate. How much does Pixelate do to us, actually? I should have probably ran, but I'm okay with sacking this mod to get more momentum in our favor. And a +1 does a lot, actually. It does 20. +1 would do 31 to 37, and we are standing at 74, which is 40%. So if it's not fully invested and is running, we could potentially live this. I don't know. Our Mew was faster, so potentially Heracross could be faster too. He might not be running the dual stab, actually, if he's really thinking about... I picked my move too quick. Well, if he goes into Heatran, we can get more HP back, actually. I don't know. I don't know. We're at a standstill right now, which is ridiculous. Hyper Voice. We're just gonna get the huge damage off. Come on. Oh yeah, he's not fully invested. 73 to 71. How much is this gonna do, Gyro Ball? Can you knock it out? Yes, Marathon! Woo! Baby! That's Poison Ivy! I can't believe Steven ran dual stab. I can't believe he ran dual stab. I can't believe... Oh my goodness gracious. I can't believe he ran dual stab. I didn't even run my calcs. What was I supposed to kill? 84 to 99.4 if he was quiet. 220. It says 220 HP, 88 in defense. My Gyro Ball should have done 84 to 99. Thanks to the Scald Burn, he's 10% chip damage, right? I would say 10, 8. So a mid-roll gave us the kill. The mid-roll put... Oh my god, Ferrothorn! Ferrothorn! Oh my god, okay. Gardevoir is gone, which is really good. Your job was to get rid of it. That was your only job, Ferrothorn. Okay, so I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy. Because that's one of the faster mods that would... that devastated the rest of our team. Really, it really did. Steven must really... Oh my god, how do you not... I thought he had hit... I 100% thought he would have the hidden Power Fire. For Ferrothorn. I really thought he would. Actually, the best switch right there would have been probably switching into the Heatran. Shoot. Alright, so... first kill, 35 minutes, 25 minutes later. He is going to switch into the Queen. Alright, so the Queen has this nice thing where it can Acid Armor. And I'm okay with that because we can Leech Seed it here. Unless he has Substitute. Ooh, Water Spout. We were at 21. Is this thing Scarf? My goodness gracious. I have to release you after this, Poison Ivy, because you can't be doing this. You can't just be... Oh my god, Poison Ivy. So we really have no attacking moves for this thing. I think Steven's stuck right now because... I don't think that was his... Was that legit? Okay, tell me. We just saw the Heat Wave on the So Valley. So why would you potentially switch into this queen knowing I have the typing advantage and you have the fire super effective in the back? I am just going to bulldoze here because if he brings in the Heatran, that is great because it should do about 50%. And this queen, it's not really want to, it doesn't want to stay in. Queen doesn't want to stay in. Rotom does not want to come in because I resist both of his stabs. We saw the water spout. The water spout did how much? A ridiculous amount. Steven doesn't know our fourth move, so I guess that's why he's kind of iffy about his next move. But we have momentum, guys. That's the good part. We have momentum. We're not making the same mistakes we made week 1 where obviously we had Garchomp in and he brought in the Cloyster, which he traded away. I'm super happy about that. And after he traded away, he brought in the Heatran. Squid. Squid, 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 squid. Yes! The Shuckleberry! It's the Shuckleberry and we got rid of it. Okay, I'm really happy about that. I am really happy. Alright, so its speed did just drop, which is amazing. Shuckleberry has been broken, ladies and gentlemen. He might go for another Magma Storm. We are safe 100% to go into our nice and lovely pink slime who can... your usefulness into this match. You might help us out against the Hippowdon. So I'm going to switch into Pink Slime. Pink Slime is our switch in every single time. I am so glad I didn't bring the... Oh, now with the Earth Power would have been convenient on Mew here, but it's okay. And he is going to go for the Magma Storm and connect this time. So you're... I'm glad you connected it, Steven, because you deserve this one. That did a lot of damage. But we should live one more. 121. Yeah, we live one more. And we can boost off, if anything. So I am going to Scald right here. Yo, my stomach is not feeling well, and I have to drink this white people stuff, I think. White people drink kale, is it? Can you see? Kale blazers. So that does actually a really good amount. Oh, man. I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. That's good prep. That is good prep. Magma Storm, Toxic. It's just... my goodness gracious. So I'm gonna Roost first, and then he'll Bell off, because I don't want to die to the next Magma Storm damage I take, so I can't... And I really wasn't paying attention to how much damage my Scald did. So there's a good chance that... that we don't live. I mean, that he would live and we died to the Magma Storm, so I'm not going to risk that. 100% not going to risk that. I'm really looking. Look at me. I'm really looking. Guys, Simba, you're going to use your Breakneck Blitz Hyper Beam, Normalum Z. I hate the way I say it. I can never pronounce these, but Normalium Z. I'm still kind of nervous about this match, but the Gardevoir kill was so huge. I can't believe... It's just the fact that Steven said my team was so easy to prep for. And you didn't have the Hidden Power Fire, or did he make a hard read? Like, was he trying to make the hard read? So he's gonna protect. I'm sorry, Steven. I'm sorry. But now I know this. I win this matchup because I have the Heal Bell. I could try to Scald. Just I'm a Heal Bell. I'm a Heal Bell, actually. Because if you in the off chance he tries to switch out, like he did right now. We need this Toxic gone. And he's going to switch into Queen. It's going to take a little bit more rocks damage, but that's okay. So we're going to heal Bell. Probably didn't see that coming. I was like, I wasn't sure right now if that... Alright, so I don't want a Scald Burn on it. I'd rather get chip damage and see if this thing might be Scarf. But I don't think he would be. Well, I think... How fast is Jellison, actually? Let's see how fast Jellison is. But I think we're okay to say that the Heatran is done for. Okay, so it is not Scarf. And that does good damage. Oh, if we get this Synchronized Burn. Okay. No Synchronized Burn, but this thing does have... I can try... I outspeed most of his mons, right? And I can roost easily. Yeah. I outspeed most of his mons. We can roost easily here. So you're staying there. So I'm going to go for the Side Shock. We saw that the Side Shock did pretty good damage. Solid damage. Because he has taken 2 Stuff Rock Sentries. Plus 1 Leech Seed damage from our recovery. I can't believe Ferrothorn lived on 4 though. Actually, if I would have gauged that versus my Ferrothorn. Look, Scald does 8.8%. Actually, Water Spout doesn't make complete sense to me because if he's... It did 13... Well, actually, he took a little bit of Rock Sentry. So we'll say that's about... 207. 88%, right? Should have done 11.6 to 14.3. He's just gonna switch in the Hungry Hippo, which I'm okay with. I'm still sad to see this isn't Sandstream. I thought Steven... I'm pretty sure he was going over his team. Like, he must have noticed this. Alright, so I'm just gonna go for the Scalds and hope for a burn. If I have to, I will Hyper Beam this thing. But I would feel a lot better if I can just bring in... Actually, we got to get rid of the Jellison first. Get rid of the Jellison first. Bring in the Heracross and then close combat everything. I really opted... I kind of regret not bringing the Primarina now. Actually, that thing could be Assault Vest. Jellison could be Assault Vest. Just for my Primarina. But, come on. Actually, you know, not getting the burn on this thing at the beginning is okay because I'd rather have the burn on the... King Shark is going to come in. King Shark can just... Actually, King Shark can't. King Shark doesn't beat this thing one-on-one. All King Shark does is Earthquake. This thing. This is my special attacker. Pyroar. I can't. I just have to keep Earthquaking. I have to hope for like a crit or something like that. This thing could beat me 1v1, which sucks a lot. Look at that. Look at that. Please don't. He went for the Slack off. He went for the Slack off. Alright, so we might just have to Leech Seed this thing. We legit might just have to Leech Seed this thing. Which I don't like playing this game. Steven, I don't like playing this game. Oh my God. Now I have to go back. I'm going to have to watch that part with Gardevoir. Because I got too emotional. Way too emotional. So we could switch in Ferrothorn here. I would be a lot happier with any other switch in. Please go for Slack Off. He does go for Slack Off. So we can try to Leech Seed this thing. Which is... It's pretty good because... He's eventually going to run out of Slack Offs. I think the game even tells you potentially how much Slack Offs he's running by. Does it? No, it doesn't. It shouldn't. Why would it tell you? No, it doesn't tell you. We just know we both have rocks on our side. So we both have rocks. Leech Seed is the blessed play here. 100% Leech Seed. Because this thing could Earthquake us, and actually Earthquake could do a lot of damage. Could do a lot of damage. But his other two moves, I don't even know how to spell Hip Out on now. Let's say if he's a physical stat. It does 28 to 33. Actually, this is not bad. I can knock off this thing's stinking leftovers. How much does a close combat do, though? I thought if you could put just Hercules. This is... Hercules, what's your real name? Heracross. Okay, I don't actually have Heracross here. I forgot. That was the last minute game changer. Alright, so Choice Banded. I might have to just reveal I'm Choice Banded. Close combat does about 55%. What about the knockoff? Knockoff does about max 25%. But he's slowly no longer getting his recovery back, so we are just going to knock off. He's going to switch out. Go into the Queen. I almost went to a close combat here, but we are going to gauge what item this... I'm trying to think now, because we're Moxie boosted. Choice Guard. We called it Choice Guard. Wow. Yeah, the Water Spout Choice Guard, but it wasn't enough... Wait. If it wasn't faster than my Mew, what is it supposed to outspeed, though? Wait, what? It has me very interested now because it's base 60, but you don't have enough speed to outspeed my Mew. I think he's giving up all hope. He should be faster than this thing. I think he's just giving me the win. We're Choice Banded knockoffs. It's just gonna wreck through the rest of his team. And that's why I put Heracross last second in, because now we're at +2. Okay, now we're +2. I think he's giving up all hope. I legit think he's giving up all hope. So knockoff to hit Powdon. Knockoff is still doing only 65%. Why is the Powdon so bulky? Why is it so stinking bulky, man? I can't believe I almost clicked Close Combat too. Question is this thing Scarf timid or is it Scarf? Do I risk it? He's gonna go for the Heat Wave. Mew is faster. And Mew beats the rest of his team. There's the explosion. Alright, what's his last two mons again? So I'm okay with Mew going down here. I knew the explosion was coming one way or another. And Heracross was very crucial to his win. Alright, so the last two mons he has are Hippowdon and the Rotom. Simba, do you want to? Simba, I am looking at you right now. Do you want to, Simba? Okay, I'll run the calcs. I'll run the calcs, Simba. But can you really pull it off? I don't think you can pull it off. No offense, dude. I'm not doubting you, but he just hit us with an explosion. You think it's only fair? Okay. If you think it's only fair... See, you can't. You can try, but you can't. It's actually going to Crimson Seabed. The Crimson Tide. I don't know why I called it Crimson Seabed. Alright, so if it does have a berry now, he's not going to be able to eat it. We do take rock damage first. So, this is for my boy Mew. I don't know where I was going with that, but I love how it says hidden power is super effective, but it's ground, so it's not really effective. This is the most powerful one. Try to hit Steven back with what he hit us. There's no way. You can't do that to our boy Mew. You just can't. I knew regardless. Actually, my best... I don't even know if Garchomp could have taken that. Actually, Garchomp, could you have? I know you're fully bulky, but... It's like explosion. It hits hard. Alright, so thing is God. I warned Steven too, man. I warned Steven. I told him, dude, you lost to Carlos. The chances that you just lost to Carlos and now you have to face me are pretty big that you're also going to lose. I don't know if I want to try to just winter it down enough to where I can just... If he has no investment... Oh no, that's my Garchomp. Garchomp loses against... No, I'm trying to see Pyro versus Hippowdon. I'm really trying to maintain the differential here. Trying to show Steven a lesson. My team is not that easy to prep for. Yeah. I resist his stab, so I'm probably going to switch into Heracross here. It is my... I never knocked off his leftovers, so I'm just going to switch into Heracross. Hope to get a knockoff. And then move along from there. He's going to go for the Earthquake. Okay, so he's giving up all hope now. 118 down to 97. Yeah. 2 close combat should knock this thing out. I think it should. We will live another day. Unless he wants to be cheeky about it and start going for... A Healthy Choice Banded. Heracross does 44.6 to 53. To a fully defensive set. Okay, yep. So thanks to the burn, we should pick up this 5-0W over this Hungry Healthy Triple. Look at that damage. That is great damage. We are going to draw by defense here. Please don't... Oh my god. Just bring in Cerberus in this game. Alright, it's game. It's game. Cerberus came in. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Whose team is easy to prep for now? Huh, Steven? Whose team is easy to prep for now? I guess I'll see you in playoffs. Don't ever underestimate... You can do all the trash talking you want, but don't tell me my team is easy to prep for. Because if my team would have been easy to prep for, you would have had the Hidden Power Fire on the specially defensive Ferrothorn. That's how easy my team should have been easy to prep for. But we do... It's always fun battling Steven. We did lose that first match 1-0, but as I mentioned, guys, we didn't really see that moment where Primarina had guaranteed us the win. because we would have fell into torrent range and a Scald would have killed, but I was looking at it with full HP and I knew the Scald wouldn't kill. But the game is not going to go down to timer, which I'm really happy about. And Cerberus is going to live, so we're going to win this one 5-0, defeating the Ratty Blue Wiz, which is another solid win for Team Squid. I'm really happy about this win. Thank you so much, Steven. GG. No re. Hidden Power Fire would have... Hidden Power Fire or the Focus Blast would have been a huge game changer that game. Huge game changer. I really hope this doesn't bring you down. I know you lost. It's back-to-back losses. I know. I've had back-to-back losses. Back-to-back losses are the worst. But I want you to really take from this game and learn. Because I know you... Was it again? I think Carlos was also a 5-0 loss. So just take the match you got from Carlos and the match here and move on to the next one, dude. Because you're still making playoffs, which is really nice. But top seed, it's not yours. It's mine. But with that said, you guys are amazing. Stay blazing. Squid out. Guys, next week I am making my announcement for my giveaway because next month is my birthday. And instead of receiving gifts, I want to give a gift away. So stay tuned for that match. This match, maybe I should have announced it for this match, but we're already at 51 minutes, and I don't want to keep you guys hanging on anymore. If you haven't watched A-Drive's video, it's pretty crazy. Go watch that. Both sides is just ridiculous. But with that said, I'll probably put that link down below. I hope you guys really enjoyed this match. Toronto to Dallas, one step closer. We are officially the top team in the league. The top team. I'm excited. I'm happy. But I love you. Peace.